get a pocket for fun.
Oh. Yeah, I got some music going on. Hey, Sly and the Family Stone, baby. All right. We can just dance. Who wants to have a dance party today? Woo! Oh, I love a dance party. How about you? Do you like a dance party? I definitely like a dance party. So I'm feeling good. It is, as of this live video, it's Friday, which to me is, a Friday. It doesn't mean much except it's a Friday. And so I love starting things off dancing and having a dance party and enjoying life. And it's actually one of the things that I wanted to share with you tonight, because as you can see on the description here today, it's asking you, what's on your bucket list? I'm interested, and I'm actually super inspired by the one and only Will Smith. I'm sure you all know who Will Smith is. He, here on Facebook, actually on Facebook Watch, has his Will Smith's bucket list, and he turned 50, and he's doing all of these things that have been on his bucket list that in particular he's afraid of. He's got fear around. And I love that. I love the whole concept. I love that he's gone out in his world and said, all right, here's something I've always wanted to do. Bungee jump. Here's something, that I've wanted to do. Swim with sharks. Here's something I've wanted to do. Stand-up comedy. Now, these are Will Smith's bucket list items, and the videos are great. So this is just a little plug for you, Will. Not that you need it, but I am really inspired by those videos and what he's created. And it made me think about our bucket lists, and it made me think about what holds us back. And in particular, I'm doing a couple things in my life that are definite bucket list items, really, because it's about living your life. And I want you to consider, really consider how often you hold yourself back. Think about that. How often do you hold yourself back? And I know for me, it's, I hold myself back in all sorts of ways, in small ways and some bigger ways. Even sometimes if it's when you're at the coffee shop and there's somebody that you might have wanted to say hello to, or you want to introduce yourself to, or a phone call that you want to make, and yet you're feeling a little nervous, or you don't feel super confident. And so you think, I'm not going to do that right now. But in little ways like that, even that small thing, you're holding yourself back. And what happens anytime that we do something repeatedly, right? There's a repetitive way of being. It becomes your way of being. And when you step into kind of like what Will Smith is up to right now in his world, when you step into going, I'm going to conquer these fears, and I'm going to, move through the fear. Because the thing about fear is you're only afraid until you actually do it, whatever it is. You're only afraid until you do or experience the thing that you're afraid of. And then after that, you might not ever want to do the thing again. That's okay. And I guarantee you certainly are not going to be afraid in the way that you were before doing it. I've gone skydiving twice in my life. It's been a long time. I'm overdue, frankly. So, and for any of you who has anybody out there gone skydiving? Anybody out there? Let me know. Skydiving. I remember it was like, holy fuck, I'm going to jump out of a perfectly good working plane, with this person strapped on my back. It's insane. And I remember walking up to the, open doorway of this plane at like 10,000 feet above the air. And I thought I was either going to pee or poop myself. It was just like, this is so nutty. And then, then there's the thing, the rocking, and it's like, and your heart's just like, and it's so intense. And there's fear and sweat and just like, oh my God, the insanity that's going on in your head. You get the picture, right? And maybe you've got something that's not skydiving, but you got something that got your body, all in a tizzy about whatever it was you're afraid of. And yet it hadn't even happened yet, right? So, and then boom, I remember it was like, whew, we were out of the airplane and into the sky. And I remember thinking, okay, like just do all the stuff that they told you to do, right? Like get it right. And then it was just, and then it was, I mean, there are no words. It was just so spectacular. And you're flying. I mean, the free fall is epic. I mean, there's no way to describe it. It's one of those experiences you just have to have. Which, speaking actually of epic, this is a shameless plug, but it just feels like it came at this same moment. Because, it's speaking of an experience that you just got to have, which is difficult to describe, the Rock Your Mojo Women's Weekend, happening in three weeks from right now, as of this live video. It's an epic experience that really you just need to have. It's not something you can explain. But in any case, that free falling, right? It was so exciting. And I remember landing, getting on the ground. I remember feeling so strong and so powerful and just like, I mean, I felt like Wonder Woman and Supergirl and Catwoman and just like every amazing super heroine that there is out there and combined, and everything was possible. Now that's what's really cool about doing things on your bucket list. It doesn't have to be skydiving and sort of, woo, that dramatic. But it literally could be traveling somewhere that you want to travel, going to eat some food that you've never done, going to, a special event of one kind, which I'm doing tonight, actually, that you've been wanting to go to. It could be going to see one of your favorite musicians, before they're dead, that's on your bucket list. There's so many things. And while going to see your favorite musician might not be something that's breaking through fear, it's about living your life and doing the things that you really want to do. So this is your friendly Mojo PSA reminder. Are you doing that? Are you really living your life? And the other thing that's so fascinating, that gets us all jacked up about doing these things and living our life, is that the question of, how's it going to work out? Where am I going to get the money for it? Who's going to come with me? Right? All these silly things, which our mind likes to have us churn and spin. And it's all about keeping us playing small. So for instance, to share with you, tonight, I'm going to this groovy event that I've been wanting to go to for months. It's this thing in LA. It's deep house music and a deep yoga class with essential oils and elixirs. And, it's very up my alley, right? Just figure clubbing, yoga, right? So it's and it happens regularly in town. I'll give you the review afterwards. But it's been fascinating because I'm like, who am I gonna go with? Right? Who's gonna go with me? And then it's well, when am I gonna get that, get it together to get it on the calendar? I mean, on and on and on. And finally, I got the email, a couple weeks ago again to a reminder about it. And I thought, yes, I am signing up for this. This is going to be part of doing what I want to do. And it happens to be my birthday month, right? So it's gave me that extra, to just simply make things happen. And fulfilling on your bucket list items fills your tank. And you've probably heard me say this before. You must fill your own tank. You got to do it. Because when your tank is full, you come from a place of overflow. And when you come from a place of overflow, everybody benefits. You do, your kids do, your friends do, your family, your lovers, your community, your clients, your coworkers. Everybody benefits when you are filled up, right? Because when you give from a place of fumes, it's exhausting. And frankly, that energy is a bit discordant. So think about it. What's on your bucket list? And what's one thing that you can actually tick off the bucket list? I'm going to be really generous right now and go in the next 30 days, right? And there's small items, there's big items on your bucket list. But again, it's like, what is it that is just something you've wanted to experience that you have not? What is that? Let me know. Put it in the comment below. And are you willing to commit to it and do it within the next 30 days? I feel like that's ultra reasonable, right? So I'm super happy to be with you. I hope that you are now in contemplation and consideration and will get your booty moving into some action about what you're going to fulfill on for your bucket list and what fuels you. And I look forward to seeing you again on these lives. And I really look forward to seeing you, if you are a lady out there, a woman out there, at the Rock Your Mojo Women's Weekend. Today is officially, as of this live video, the last day. Today's the last day to get the early bird special, which takes $400 off the price of the ticket. I'll put that in a comment so you can just click and check out the video. There's a fabulous video that is just shares. Really, it tells you all about it because it's women sharing their experience at the event, and hearing it from the mouths of the attendees themselves is the best way to hear about it. So check out the video on the website. And again, you can use the code early 400, and that expires as of midnight as of this live. So hop to it. I really look forward to seeing you there. We've got an amazing lineup for you. And yeah, bucket list. And hopefully, maybe one of the items is actually going to an empowering women's event. All right. So I would look forward to seeing you here at the event and somewhere along this Mojo path. All right, everybody, sending you so much love. Deborah Kagan, your Mojo recovery specialist, signing off for the moment. All right, bye for now.